Hello, Seattle candidates. This is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and I wanted to invite you to our new voter engagement site, winmyvote.com. Winmyvote.com is made up of 3 different types of users. First, there's voters, and voters can sign up for free with just an email address or social media account, and without entering any personal information, just a zip code, we can create for them their own online interactive sample ballot where they can compare candidates side by side and pick favorites. There's a lot of other features that they can do here as well. They can check on their voter registration status. They can apply to vote by mail or vote absentee in those states that allow that. They can check on their voting districts and make sure they're in correct districts. They can find their polling place leading up to Election Day. They can, look and refer to specific dates as those dates become available, like when early voting starts. And they can also add this ballot to any one of their online calendars so they can get reminders in their own calendars. They can print their favorites, they can share on social media, they can even create a group or organization and then make endorsements of candidates or propositions or measures, and again share those with all of the users. The second type of user are groups and organizations and even individuals that want to form a group page and make endorsements for candidates as well as propositions and measures. They're free as well. The third type of user are candidates, and candidates build their own profile and they enter the race that they're running in, and they essentially try to win votes of their constituents. So as a voter of Seattle, I can simply type my zip code in, I can have my own interactive ballot, I can see all the different candidates that are running for, especially in this situation, mayor. There's going to be a lot of candidates, I think, coming into the race over the next week or so this will be jumbled up a lot. And this was really designed so that a voter could go to one place and really see all the candidates running, compare them side by side, and then select favorites. So I'll show you what a candidate profile looks like. So here's what the candidate profile looks like. There's some basic information here. You can click here and see a full bio. And since you guys are building your own profiles, you'll see right here where it says edit. You simply click on the edit button and then you can put whatever you want in here. You can cut and paste text. You can make it bold or italic. You can enter links and images and even embed videos there if you want. Here on these main sort of message place, you can use the share URL from YouTube, or again you can use text or video, and then you simply click on edit. And we do have sort of how-to videos where they walk you through how to build a candidate profile. So right now we have sort of basic profile like placeholders, and again the user can scroll down and see all the different profiles here. And we'd be happy to make those profiles more robust and add content to them if you send us the content. But it's much better if you just create one yourself. Sign up. It's $99 per election. You can create your own profile, edit it, make any changes that you want anytime you want. It's all in real time. And then there's a couple of other features that are on the profile that are much better done by the candidate themselves. For example, messaging and volunteering and donating money. You can click here and then just put the URL there, where if someone wanted to donate to your campaign, they would click donate and then they would just go straight to either your web page or your donation page that's set up separately, or however that may be. If you don't have anything like that set up, we can set up a donation page for you. We partner with a company called Stripe. It's very simple. The user would click on donate, they'd go to a page, they would fill out a very brief form that's all legal stuff as far as their name and the company that they work for and that type of stuff. And then they can choose 20, 40, 60, 100 or unlimited or whatever you want to set that up as. So feel free to reach out and we can talk with you about that option as well. And again, there's a video up here about how to build a profile and some other things. The other part about profiles that you'll need to know about are the featured endorsements. And the way that endorsements work is a group goes up and builds a group page. I'll show you an example here. And this group looks very similar to a candidate profile where they build their content here and their messages and that type of stuff. And then here they would simply click Make Endorsements. So if the AFL-CIO wanted to endorse a candidate for the Seattle mayor's race, they would simply click on Endorse. They would go here to the state of Washington, and then they can just start typing that candidate's name in there. So let's say if they wanted to endorse Laura Gonzalez, they would go here, they would click on her star, and then this right here is just a little thing saying, do you want to do a written endorsement or a video endorsement? They say yes, and they can put the written endorsement in here, and again you can make it bold or italics or add links or images or videos, or they can do a video endorsement, which is the share URL from YouTube, and that's just a cut and paste there, and then they would then publish that. And I'll show you what a video looks like on the candidate profile page. So here is a candidate profile from the most recent presidential ballot, and you can see here that these are the groups and organizations that have endorsed this candidate. So I could scroll through here, or I can click up here and say See All, and I can see them all. And then if I wanted to hear directly from the group, I can click on the group, and again here.
For the better part of a year, I've been talking about the dangerous and divisive Republican nominee for president. Today, I'm not even going to mention his name.
And then with that, I can favorite that candidate here. And then when I go back to my ballot, and I'll go back to the Seattle ballot, the favorited candidate's nameplate turns green, and they move into that first position. And then I can also see a percentage of favorites that this candidate has on this ballot. So you can use this as a polling device where you can create your profile, reach out to all of the constituents, your targeted supporters, whoever it may be. Tell them to go to Win My Vote, sign up, look at your profile. If they like what they hear, favorite you, and then you'll be able to get a real good feedback for how many people are favoriting you. One of the other advantages to Win My Vote, over all the other social media sites, is that when you do win my vote, I indicate that you've won my vote so that you know that, but more importantly that I know that. So that if I'm out traveling or life is really busy and I just don't follow the races that much, and all of a sudden I'm getting an email from Win My Vote 2 days before the deadline to mail in my ballot or the election or whatever it may be, I instantly go to Win My Vote and I can go through and see how I plan to vote. And if I haven't selected a favorite in a certain race, I can do that by watching the candidate profiles and then picking a favorite, and then again, going and voting accordingly. So again, I would be happy to try to manage your profiles and upload as much content to your profiles as possible. We're doing about 200 ballots throughout the country this year, so it's going to be tight. It's much better if you just manage your own profile for a variety of reasons. If you have any questions, reply to this message, or feel free to call us at 415-867-9554. Also, I'd be happy to talk with groups and organizations that are endorsing you, and I can build their page real quickly if they send me some content. I can throw it up there, and then do a cut and paste if they have a written endorsement or a video endorsement, and put it on your profile as well. So look forward to working with you guys, and best of luck. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.